We're going to stop woke pet projects that are wasteful and deal with things that are a priority. You're going to have the benefit of seeing a costed analysis in the next 84 days of this campaign. Tax creep, bracket creep, you know what the figures are now. They're quantified by the fact that they've never been actioned for the last 10 years. That's not complicated. That's easy. So that's itemised as we speak. You're not talking about GST off essential foods? That'll be quantified as well. You know something, when the gang members find that we're for real, there'll be far less of them. I can tell you that now.
Yeah, so tell me, how big?
Well, some of us know the Maori well, and when they hear that we're for real, and that we're not racist, they've got a plan for them to put them back in work and start developing Maori resources, and they're going to be paid an income 40 hours a week, then they'll go on the straight and narrow. But we've got the other side of our argument. We're not wasting the reputation of Maori one more year. Because I don't work with racists, mate, and I made it very clear. Which part of that did you miss? We are not going to have people that destroy the Maori by saying that Maori are inferior in the way the Labour Party is. I don't like racists. I said from the word go, and I've been saying it for years, and I remember talking to David Parker once, and we agreed, if we ever got a chance, we can have a proper, full-scale inquiry like the Australian, or like they have in Canberra, into their own banks. We agreed it back then, but they've never done it. Look at the terms of reference that saw billions of dollars were being robbed of Australian customers of banks, as though Ned Kelly is not doing it here. Of course they are, and we're going to have the same sort of inquiry here.
Are you considering the removal of vaccine mandates for health workers?
Well, most certainly there is no need for them now. We are talking about the need for a vehicle of change that really matters. There's no just our turn now to do what? The same old tardy performance of the last 30 years? No, we want the dramatic kind of changes that we saw that revived Kiwi Rail, that put $3 billion into the Provincial Growth Fund and did some massive things out there, that were halfway on to getting 1 billion trees, that revived Foreign Affairs when they were going and had lost 100 frontline officials, that took our aid that was going to 0.21 of GDP, the lowest in the OECD, to 0.35. Uniquely, twice we did that. That's the kind of government we want, and when we've had our discussions, I'll tell you the outcomes.